From above, the cabbage field stretches endlessly, rows upon rows of mature Napa cabbages bathed in the warm sunlight. It's time for the harvest, a moment that marks the culmination of months of care. The workers step into the field, equipped and ready for the task ahead.
This row looks ready.
Their mission: to carefully harvest the crops that have grown tall and strong in the sun.
Rows 1 through 10. Remember the safety protocols.
With a sharp tool, the worker clips each cabbage head from the plant, carefully separating it from its stem. Every cut is made with precision, ensuring each cabbage is ready for collection. The workers gather cabbages that have naturally fallen to the ground, gently placing them into baskets or crates. Nothing goes to waste in this harvest. Each cabbage is carefully placed into a basket, ensuring no damage is done to its delicate leaves. The workers' careful hands ensure the cabbage heads remain perfect for the next phase of processing. A close-up shot shows workers carefully packing the harvested cabbages into large containers, preparing them for transport to the processing plant. Each cabbage is handled with care. Workers carefully load baskets and crates of freshly harvested cabbages onto refrigerated trucks, making sure they are securely placed. Every cabbage is handled with care, ensuring it arrives at the factory in perfect condition. The truck pulls away from the farm, with rows of freshly harvested cabbages in tow. As the fields fade into the background, the journey to the processing factory begins. On the open highway, the truck makes its way toward the factory. The cabbages are on their journey from the farm to the processing facility. The refrigerated truck arrives at the factory, signaling the next step in the cabbage's journey. Workers and forklifts are ready to unload the precious cargo for processing.
Okay, he's stopped. Let's get this unloaded.
In a close-up shot, workers unload crates of cabbages from the truck, ensuring each one is handled gently to maintain its freshness and quality during the unloading process. Once unloaded, workers carefully transport the crates of cabbages to the receiving area, where the produce will be inspected, sorted, and prepared for the next stage of processing. The crates of freshly harvested cabbages are moved to the inspection area, where both workers and automated systems begin the critical task of visually inspecting each cabbage for quality. Any damaged or overripe cabbages are swiftly removed by the workers, ensuring that only the highest quality produce continues down the processing line. The cabbages are sorted by size and quality, either by hand or using machines, with the finest cabbages placed into designated bins for further processing. The sorted and inspected cabbages are now ready for cleaning, moving swiftly to the cleaning station where they will be thoroughly washed and prepared for the next phase of processing. The cabbages enter large industrial washing machines, where high-pressure water jets cleanse them of dirt, pesticides, and any other residues, ensuring they're fresh and ready for the next stage. The cabbages spin inside a large drum, with water flowing continuously over them. This gentle agitation ensures thorough cleaning while protecting the cabbage heads from damage. In this close-up, a worker scrubs each cabbage head carefully with a brush, ensuring it is thoroughly cleaned and free from any imperfections before moving to the next stage. After the initial wash, The cabbages undergo a final rinse to ensure they are completely free from any remaining dirt or pesticides before moving to the drying phase. The freshly washed cabbages are placed on a draining platform, allowing any excess water to drain off, preparing them for the next step in the processing line. The clean cabbages are now moved to the drying area, where excess water is removed before they move on to shredding, packaging, or further processing.
Spacing is optimized.
Confirmed. Maintain current speed.
The freshly cleaned cabbages are moved from the washing area to the cutting station, where they will be carefully prepared for the next step in kimchi production. A worker uses a sharp knife to cut each cabbage in half, carefully preparing the cabbage for further chopping or shredding, depending on the kimchi style being made. In a close-up shot, the worker slices cabbage heads into neat quarters, ensuring even and consistent cuts, a crucial step for perfect kimchi preparation. The cabbage heads are chopped into smaller pieces or wedges, depending on the desired kimchi style. Each piece is cut to uniform size to ensure consistency in the final product. A mechanical shredder is employed to finely shred the cabbage, preparing it for specific types of kimchi, such as radish kimchi or Napa Cabbage kimchi. In a close-up shot, the shredded cabbage falls into large bins, ready to be mixed with spices and seasonings for kimchi fermentation. The bins of freshly prepared cabbage are moved to the mixing station, where they will be combined with kimchi spices, seasonings, and other ingredients, ready to start the fermentation process. A worker carefully measures out the perfect amount of rice flour, ensuring that the proportions are just right for making the smooth, velvety rice paste. The rice flour is added to a large mixing bowl, where it's combined with water. This is the first step in creating the perfect paste that will bring everything together. The mixture is transferred to a pot, where it's heated over low flame. Slowly, the rice flour and water begin to thicken, turning into a silky smooth paste. A close-up reveals the paste thickening as it cooks, turning from a liquid into a rich, creamy texture, just right for the next stage of preparation. Once the paste reaches the desired consistency, the worker carefully removes it from the heat, ensuring it retains its velvety texture, ready for cooling. The rice paste is poured into a shallow pan, where it begins to cool to room temperature. The cooling process is key to maintaining its ideal consistency for the next step. While the rice paste cools, the worker prepares other essential seasoning ingredients, such as garlic, ginger, and chili flakes, that will give the kimchi its rich and vibrant flavors. The cooled rice paste is added to the prepared seasoning ingredients. The mixture is thoroughly combined, creating a uniform paste that will perfectly coat the cabbage. Now fully prepared and mixed with the seasoning, the rice paste is ready to be applied to the cabbage, setting the stage for the kimchi fermentation process. A worker carefully measures the required amount of gochugaru, the fiery Korean chili flakes, which will bring the signature heat to the kimchi, setting the stage for its bold flavor. Fermented shrimp are added, bringing a bold, savory flavor to the mix. This key ingredient deepens the complexity of the kimchi paste. Enhancing its unique taste. Salt is added to the seasoning paste, drawing out moisture and balancing the flavors, creating the perfect foundation for the kimchi's savory profile.
Check the gauge, almost there. Looks good.